What's up, y'all? We are here in Miami International Airport. And where are we going today, you might be asking? Mexico City. I actually live in Mexico City, and all the time my friends are asking when they come, what's the first thing I need to do when I get there? Is there anything that I should buy beforehand? And so I said, you know what? I'm actually going in a few days, so why not make a video on this? And what are some things that are good to have on the first day? Some general advice, some things to help get settled quicker. But it's looking like I got to board soon, so I will see y'all on the other side. All right, y'all, we have finally arrived. We are here in Mexico City, famous for its world-class food scene, especially the tacos. And not only that, it's the arts and entertainment capital of the entire country. And really, it's just a city that has it all. So before we head out, we need two things. We need internet and we need cell phone service. Luckily, we can get both those things here. Also, quick tip, this airport actually has a free Wi-Fi, so for whatever reason, if you're having issues and you need to make an emergency call, if you need to use internet, whatever, connect to that, you'll be fine. But back to what I was saying, let's go get a SIM card and let's go see what else we need for when we first get to Mexico City. First up on our list is right next to door number 5. It's called Mobile. And here is where we're gonna get our SIM card. Let's check it out. Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido.
Gracias. ¿Vende chips aquí?
Sí, claro.
¿Qué tipo de paquetes vendes?
Mira, nosotros manejamos la compañía de AT&T.
Ujú.
El chip te cuesta 200 pesos y te da beneficios como redes sociales ilimitadas, llamadas y mensajes ilimitados dentro del territorio México-Estados Unidos y 4.5 gigabytes. En redes sociales te incluye WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter y Messenger.
Hay paquetes de como 1.5 gigas y 2 gigas más o menos y 3.
Bueno,
Ajá.
la tarjeta que nosotros manejamos es de los beneficios en una recarga de 200 pesos.
Sí.
Pero ya después de que te los termines vas a poder hacer una recarga de 100, de 150 o de 200 y esos te incluyen diferentes paquetes.
Ok, perfecto. Hagámoslo. Gracias.
Que estés muy bien.
Gracias igualmente. Hasta luego. All right, so we got our SIM card and we're just about ready to go. Oh, and one quick thing before we head out, and no, this is not a paid sponsorship. You can find adapters. If you need a new case, you can buy one here. If you need to buy any sort of electronics, headphones, speakers, this store has a bunch of stuff. If not, too, you can also find them in malls and Centro and Roma and those areas. They're all over. And on that note, let's continue. Before we leave, let's test out the SIM card, make sure it works, and then we're on our way. All right, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely lost my tool a long time ago. One thing that you can actually do, and this works for almost any type of phone, is use a paper clip. So here we go. This is what I do, just so y'all can see it's real. Here we go. Pop that thing open. There it is. And let's test it. All right, looks like everything's working. Looks like we got internet. We can make calls. I think it's time we head out. All right, just called my ride, and as we wait, that actually reminds me, how do you get anywhere in Mexico City, right? One question I always get asked is, do apps like Uber work here? Does Lyft work here? And the answer, thankfully, is yes. One thing that's super important to remember when you visit is that rideshare apps don't necessarily work in other states in Mexico, and other countries for that matter. If you find yourself in a state that doesn't allow rideshare apps, you're gonna have to rent a car or you're gonna have to use a taxi. There are scams. Remember. Never get in a random taxi, a person who just walks up to you in the airport and says, hey, I'm a taxi, come follow me. This is true not only for Mexico, but also anywhere, any country in the world. I've had friends come here who they tell me, oh yeah, I just walked up in a taxi and they charged me like 60 USD to go 15 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, that would have really only cost you 10 bucks tops, right? $10, $12. I actually had two friends in New York, and a random guy approached them, said he was a taxi, asked them if they needed a ride. They said, yeah. They got to the place, realized that this guy was not the actual driver, that he led them to someone else. The car was not a state licensed taxi, and the whole situation just seemed off. And luckily they decided not to do that and just took one of the apps. But that's all to say that these scams exist. Any country you go to, be aware, because what they do is they take your bags, they load them up, they get the address that you need to go to, they'll take you. But one thing they'll also do is then say, well, now you owe us 3, 4, 5 times the actual price. So now you know, now you're not gonna make that mistake. And you, my friends, will not be scammed. In Mexico City, as well as, really every state in Mexico, and other countries for that matter, is that there's always a designated place to order a taxi. And the normal process is you go, you tell them your address, they take it, you pay, they match you with the driver, and you have a receipt, everything's legit. You get there, you know the cost ahead of time, you arrive safely, and you arrive not getting extorted. So keep that in mind. Oh, and one other thing, if you want to exchange your currency, you could definitely do that where you arrive, usually I believe, I forget if it's Terminal 1 or 2. If you have a little bit of extra time, what you can do is go to the domestic terminal, and you have to walk way to, I think, doors 20 or something like that, around that area. But the cool thing is you can exchange your money there, and it's way cheaper. I'm not exactly sure how much, but I've had friends tell me that you get a much better rate. So if you have time and you want to check it out, you just take the Airbus over there. It's not too long, and you'll probably get a better rate. All right, and so with that said, my ride just got here, so we gotta go. Ooh, real quick, this is an OXXO. What you can do here is for your SIM card, you can buy a new data package. It's really simple. You just go in, you tell them which data package you want, and they will recharge your data. Okay, we have made it. We are here, our final stop. Last night I got in pretty late, so decided to rest up, and here we are first thing in the morning. For our last stop, we will be going to the pharmacy. Yes, that is correct. I said the pharmacy. Because let's be real, no one likes thinking about getting sick on their vacation, but it happens. And when those things happen, we really wish we had gone to that pharmacy. Always, on my first day back here in the city, I get traveler sickness. So what exactly is traveler sickness? So that's when you have diarrhea, that's when you eat, you drink anything, you can't hold it in, it keeps coming out the other end. The first time I got traveler sickness, it was horrible. And by horrible, I mean it was absolutely horrible. I was freaking out every time I ate something, and every time I drank something, kept coming out the other end. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? I was on Google typing furiously. What do I have? Is something wrong with me? Luckily, I had a friend who told me, hey, go to the pharmacy, get Treda, take that for a few days. Also get Electrolit, which is really just a drink that helps you stay hydrated whenever you're dehydrated. And they also sell that at the pharmacy. And so I took the Treda for a few days. I drank the Electrolit. And from there, I was fine. And so that's what we're about to get right now. So let's head on over to the pharmacy. Hola.
¿Qué te puedo ayudar?
¿Vendes Treda aquí?
Sí, claro. ¿Tabletas de 10 o de 20?
De 20.
¿Sería todo, chica?
Ah, sí.
Sí, de este lado te cobro. Te entrego tu ticket y tu producto.
Muchísimas gracias. Y tengo otra pregunta.
Sí, ¿cuál?
Aquí puedes sacar una cita por enfermedades que no son tan graves.
Sí, contamos aquí con orientación médica y es totalmente gratuita.
Ah, ¿en serio?
Sí.
¿Y puedes hacer la cita en inglés o solamente español o cómo funciona todo?
Lo puedes hacer en español, ya depende de la doctora si te habla inglés.
Eso es muy bueno de escuchar. Pues muchísimas gracias.
Sí, cuídate mucho.
Gracias. Igualmente. All right, right, so now we got our trera. We got our SIM card. I want to thank y'all for coming on this adventure with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. A new video will be coming shortly. And I'll see y'all at the next adventure. Peace.